Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. I'm Alex Storer, and in the news on this Wednesday, November 14th. With the midterm elections coming to a close, influencers are meeting in Coral Gables for the Florida Priorities Summit. 5 topics are being discussed during this 2-day conference. Nightly News reporter Christina Diaz has more on the issues that were discussed on day 1.
Guns, healthcare, environment, infrastructure, and education are the focus of this year's Florida Priorities Summit.
We have diverse backgrounds in this room, varying political beliefs, and we come from all parts of our state.
Influencers from all over the state came together to find solutions to these issues. Wendy Spencer, President and CEO of Leadership Florida, talks about why she feels this event is important.
These are all critical issues, and it's really refreshing to hear solutions coming from different parts of the state and for people from different backgrounds.
About 30 people gathered around 5 tables to come up with questions and offer solutions to Florida leaders. Jessica Goldman-Shrebnick, CEO of Goldman Properties, says it's important to hear from people with different experiences.
So to actually have human beings sitting around a table, having those open discussions and learning from one another is so much more powerful than what we can do behind our keyboards.
Spencer says the summit gives influencers the opportunity to voice their opinions without being tied to a brand, and was excited to share her opinions, especially when it comes to the college demographic.
If you're managing an organization, if you don't have a young person in the room helping you with some of the solutions of the day, you need to stop what you're doing and need to go and recruit anyone under 30.
With their ideas on paper, day 1 came to a close. Reporting at the University of Miami, Christina Diaz, UCF Nightly News.
Today is the last day of this event, and it's open to the public. Each group will present a 2 to 3 minute speech on their findings. Nemours Children's Hospital and UCF announced yesterday a first-of-its-kind program. They've launched Peds Academy, a high-tech, in-hospital teaching program. It gives chronically ill children a chance to keep on track with school. UCF faculty and staff will be at Nemours 5 days a week. Tune into our show on Friday to learn more about this new joint venture. With the latest round of negotiations for the new faculty contract, more and more issues that faculty have at UCF are coming to light. But administration officials say changes are hard to make when looking at the bigger picture of the whole university. I took a closer look at these issues and the bargaining process. Faculty having to pay for parking on campus is a big concern for engineering professor Dennis Filler.
Nobody, private sector or institutional university, should be charging employees to park where they work. What message do you think that sends?
So on behalf of Filler and the rest of UCF faculty, the UCF Faculty Union proposed putting rules and regulations on faculty parking in the 2018 to 2021 contract. The union met with the Board of Trustees for the latest round of contract negotiations last week. The union asked for a reduction in parking fees for faculty, but the Board of Trustees bargaining team doesn't support the proposed changes. 2 members of the team say that Florida universities aren't allowed to spend state money on parking structures, which forces them to take out bonds to finance the construction. They say the funds to pay off those bonds have to come from somewhere.
If you bargain a decrease in permit fees for one group of people, then in order to meet those budgetary needs, you're going to have to increase them on other people, students and staff people.
Filler thinks UCF should limit or stop growth in enrollment to let campus facilities catch up to the university's needs.
We can't just let growth continue unchecked without providing the resources, the services that faculty and students and staff need to be able to do their jobs.
Former President John C. Hitt tripled UCF's enrollment in his 26 years. It remains to be seen if that's in the cards under new president Dale Whitaker. In Orlando, the next bargaining session for the faculty contract will be tomorrow, November 15th, from 9 to 10:30 a.m. in Milliken Hall, room 360. With the holiday season just kicking off, Light Up UCF is almost here. While the trees are up and glowing, workers are putting up the final touches. Light Up UCF features its usual Christmas tree forest, Santa sleigh ride, the ice skating rink, and a Ferris wheel. However, there are some new improvements being added. Light Up UCF will feature a new gingerbread family and a new photo booth. Light Up UCF will open tonight for the student preview and will be open to the public on the 16th. Tickets will range from around $4 to $20. Be sure to watch our newscast Friday for more information. Today is World Diabetes Day. It honors the millions of people around the world who suffer from the disease. Type 1 Group is an organization and support group for UCF students who deal with type 1 diabetes. Nightly News reporter Abisola Adeyema tells us about what this group means for its members.
Type 1, the name of this group and something that brings them all together. According to the American Diabetes Association, 1.25 million Americans have type 1 diabetes. Yet for Christopher Clifford, growing up with diabetes made him feel alone at times. That's why he's grateful that he can be in a group of people with similar experiences.
I had people that understood me, that I could communicate my problems with.
Clifford says that being a college student with diabetes can be challenging. He says that you have to plan your day ahead of time and prepare for things in the day like taking insulin or having low blood sugar. Clifford says that if his blood sugar levels are not managed, it can affect his academics.
If I have an exam or something and I don't calculate my insulin right, it can not only affect my day, but actually affect my grade and stuff in classes.
Michael Cronin is the founder of the Type 1 group at UCF. He says that he started the group because oftentimes college students with diabetes struggle with balancing college life and the self-care to manage the disease.
Year after year, people again are able to gain better insight into their own health, be healthier, and again be able to graduate from UCF and going on to productive lives with their diabetes.
The Type 1 group has turned their negative circumstance into a bonding experience. In Orange County, Abisola Adeyema, UCF Nightly News.
Members of the Type 1 group will be wearing blue on campus today to commemorate World Diabetes Day. And now let's take a look at today's forecast. It'll be a warm one today with a high of 86 for the day. Showers are possible in the afternoon and early evening with a 60% chance of rain. Tonight, the temperature continues to drop with a low of 69 degrees and that chance of rain remaining at 60%. Tomorrow will be a little cooler with a high of 76 and only a 30% chance of rain. Prepare for the temperatures to continue to drop for the next few days. That's all we have for you today. Thanks for watching, and make sure to keep up with us on Twitter at UCF Nightly News. We'll be right back here at 1 p.m. tomorrow, and don't forget to catch our weekly newscast this Friday at 1 p.m. on Spectrum Channel 734. I'm Alex Storer. Have a great day.